The wind howled through the twisted trees that surrounded Briarwood Manor, a decaying mansion nestled on the outskirts of the small town of Ravenswood. The townsfolk spoke of it only in hushed tones, for it was a place shrouded in darkness, a place where the veil between the living and the dead was thin. Briarwood Manor had been abandoned for decades, its once grand halls now overgrown with ivy, its windows shattered and vacant. No one dared approach the mansion, for its reputation was as ominous as the sinister stories that accompanied it. Legend had it that the mansion was cursed, its walls bearing witness to unspeakable horrors. It was said that the original owner, Victor Harrington, was a recluse who dabbled in the occult, conducting twisted experiments in the depths of the manor. His obsession with the afterlife led him to commit acts so vile that they attracted the attention of darker forces. One fateful night, a bolt of lightning struck the mansion, setting it ablaze. The townsfolk watched in terror as the inferno consumed Briarwood Manor, believing that it had finally purged the evil that resided within. But as the flames died down and the smoke cleared, the mansion remained standing, untouched by the fire's wrath. Victor Harrington was never seen again, but his presence lingered in the mansion's shadowy corridors. Over the years, the manor gained a sinister reputation, becoming the subject of local ghost stories and chilling folklore. It wasn't until the Johnsons, a family new to Ravenswood, decided to make Briarwood Manor their home that the true horrors of the mansion would be unearthed. They had purchased the mansion at a price that seemed too good to be true, unaware of the darkness that awaited them within its walls. As the Johnsons settled into their new home, they dismissed the eerie sounds that echoed through the hallways as mere figments of their imagination. But the whispers in the dead of night and the unsettling apparitions that appeared at the stroke of midnight soon became impossible to ignore. Their youngest daughter, Emily, was the first to witness the malevolent spirits that called Briarwood Manor their home. She would wake in the dead of night, her room bathed in an otherworldly glow, to find shadowy figures looming at the foot of her bed. Their eyes were empty voids, and their touch was a bone-chilling coldness that seeped into her very soul. Terrified and desperate for answers, the Johnsons sought the help of paranormal investigators, who confirmed their worst fears. Briarwood Manor was indeed a hotbed of supernatural activity, a place where the barrier between the living and the dead had eroded, allowing the tormented souls of Victor Harrington's victims to roam freely. The investigators, armed with an array of cameras and recording equipment, embarked on a mission to document the chilling phenomena that plagued the Johnsons. What they captured on film was beyond explanation, apparitions that materialized out of thin air, disembodied voices that whispered unspeakable secrets, and furniture that moved of its own accord. As the investigators delved deeper into the mysteries of Briarwood Manor, they uncovered a portal to the afterlife, a gateway that Victor Harrington had unwittingly opened in his quest for immortality. The malevolent spirits that had tormented the Johnsons were trapped in a purgatorial nightmare, their anger and pain driving them to seek retribution. The Johnsons faced a harrowing choice: to abandon their home and flee from the horrors that lurked within, or to confront the malevolent spirits and uncover the truth behind Victor Harrington's dark experiments. Their decision would plunge them into a nightmarish battle between the living and the dead, a battle that would test their resolve and sanity. Briarwood Manor stood as a testament to the darkness that could dwell within the human soul, a place where the sins of the past converged with the horrors of the present. The Johnsons would learn that some curses are not easily broken, and that the price of unraveling the mysteries of Briarwood Manor would be paid in blood and terror.